Hola, galeria. Meu nome é Cientista. Ache Brasil Capoeira, Vancouver, Canada. Hello, everyone. My name is the Scientist, or my real name is Ryan, and I'm from Ache Brasil Capoeira in Vancouver, Canada. And I wanted to make this video to share a song with you all. This song is actually the first capoeira song that I have wrote or I've created on my own in a somewhat original way. I'll tell you how it is and isn't a little bit later, but I wanted to take this opportunity to share this song with you, and maybe you like it, maybe you want to sing it in your own group or your own holda, and I'm recording this right now in the middle of COVID, so there's lots of opportunity to learn songs. What I'll do is I'll sing the song, pronounce the words for us gringos, give a translation, and then I'll sing it maybe with a backing track, with some instruments maybe, and then I'll explain why I created the song and kind of who I borrowed from and what my inspiration was. Okay, so here is the song. It's a coro. So it's a corrido, and it's a chorus and then a call. So the coro is this. Vidas Negras Importam, Devemos estar lado das pessoas negras. Vidas Negras Importam, Devemos estar lado das pessoas negras. Vidas Negras Importam, Devemos estar lado das pessoas negras. Okay, so Vidas Negras Importam, Black Lives Matter. Devemos estar ao lado das pessoas negras. You should stand with black people. So you have that chorus, which the Galleria would sing over and over again. And there's a call, which you can substitute and improvise whatever you want. It sounds like this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And I've put the word Cante, sing with. Cante com convicção, cante como coração. So you could say sing with conviction, sing with heart. But I've also left room to put the names of people you want to sing with. Cante com Sandra Bland, cante com MLK, cante com James Baldwin, cante com Malcolm X, cante com Ruby Sales, cante com John Lewis, cante com Roxanne Gay, cante com A. Davis, that'd be Angela Davis. Cante com Freddie Gray, cante com A. Sterling, cante com Tamir Rice, cante com Michael Brown, cante com E. Gardner, cante com B. Taylor, and whoever's name you think would fit or that should be there. So that's the song. I'll do it a couple times. Vidas Negras Importam, devemos estar ao lado das pessoas negras. Cante com convicção, vidas negras importam. Devemos estar ao lado das pessoas negras. Cante como coração, vidas negras importam. Devemos estar ao lado das pessoas negras. Cante com MLK, vidas negras importam. Devemos estar lado das pessoas negras. Cante com Roxanne, Vidas Negras Importam. Devemos estar lado das pessoas negras. Cante com John Lewis, Vidas Negras Importam. Devemos estar lado das pessoas negras. Cante com Tamirais, Vidas Negras Importam. Devemos estar lado das pessoas negras. So, what's the story behind the song? Why does the melody sound so familiar for those who recognize it? And yeah, what's the deal with it? So, first of all, I want to say that I did not write the melody. I have borrowed the melody and from a really well-known song by Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, and the song is called Redbone. Some of you might know it. So it's really based in the melody of a really great and prolific black artist coming out of the United States today. So much credit to Donald Glover. I promise I'm not making any money off it, and my intentions are good on it. The song, I believe, is also was played in the closing scene of Get Out, which is a really interesting movie about kind of horror, but also race and kind of how those things might play out. So that's another layer to it, especially with the lyrics. Black Lives Matter should stand with black people. So I didn't necessarily write the song for Pessoas Negras, either in the U.S. or Canada or Brazil. Though I actually wrote it for us gringos, and specifically for those of us who aren't black. I haven't been doing capoeira that long relative to like the mestres or whatever. It's probably been 7 or 8 years, and I love it. And a lot of us in the capoeira community, especially those of us who are gringos or not black, love capoeira, and we just want to be a part of the community and contribute and all that type of stuff. It is this amazing art that in some ways transcends its some of the roots. But I think what can happen sometimes is those of us who are not black can sort of sometimes forget the historical context of capoeira, and this is my effort to encourage us to kind of connect our lives and to connect the roda and connect capoeira to its roots, which is really about racial justice and racial struggle, and it's an art that's so beautiful that was just born out of black pain and slavery, and it's not like there's any parallels to the world today around that, but it's easy for us gringos, especially those of us in the West who can do capoeira with a certain amount of privilege associated with it, to depoliticize its roots. We see this beautiful art and it's like, I want to do some sexy dance fighting, right? And we forget that it's more than that. And I know we intellectually know that, but we don't always live that way. I think there's some times where we make capoeira our hobby and then decide to like be neutral on issues of racial justice or politics in our own country, right? It's easy for us to say, oh yeah, slavery was bad back then in Brazil and the US and all that type of stuff, and to purposely shy away from conversations about things like mass incarceration in the US, or what's really been happening under certain political leaders to keep black people poor in Canada and the US and Brazil, or there are equally bad historical things that are happening now that a lot of us for which people kind of, need reminders of sometimes. And we need reminders that we don't have to think about, what would we have done if we were in Brazil at the time of slavery? What would we have done if we were in the U.S. South in the time of Jim Crow? What would we have done if, even in Canada, like during the time of residential schools in Canada or Japanese internment? I know those are both not like black issues, but they're, there's some parallels there. And this song is actually a reminder for us gringos in the Hora today to remind ourselves to be engaged not just with the historical roots of capoeira then, but with what the historical context of anti-blackness and racial justice is for us now. And just to encourage, I'm talking to myself now, to encourage us gringos who derive such joy from the community and such like meaning in black art, to love black people as much as we love black art, because we really love black art, and to really push ourselves to really think about and to challenge ourselves, what does that mean today? What does it mean to be a capoeirista today, given the state of injustice for black and brown people, for women, for LGBTQ folks? Because sometimes we forget. So that's kind of the origin of the song. If you like it, I hope it's simple enough. I would love for this song to be a reminder of those things, a rallying cry, let's say, to do those things, both in Canada, both in the U.S., both any place where there are non-black people who love capoeira and love the capoeira community, to really be a part of that in a full way. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the song. I hope maybe you want to learn the song. And I am Cientista at Ache Brasil, Vancouver in Canada. Bye-bye.